Hello, hello. April here with Aaliyah Creative. I am so excited that you're here with me today. I did disappear for a bit. I am so sorry about that. I will make a video kind of explaining why that may happen from time to time. But for now, let's get into our Halloween journal. So this is a Halloween journal challenge by Kia Creates, and I've been following her prompts. I just decided for my journal that I would use, of course, one of the altered composition notebooks. And then I created a cover here just with some stickers, scrapbook paper, ransom letters, and of course, some packing tape to protect it because I am a mess. And I've been working these prompts kind of out of order. That is, if you know me, and if you don't, hello, I am a mess. Out of order, but and some of them I'll go back and add more too. So that's what we're going to do today, which is actually the fall leaves leaf motif challenge because I live in Texas and I don't have fall leaves yet, or I didn't when I had the other. So I went on a long walk the other day, and these were all of the leaves that I managed to find, and I want to add them to that spread. So come along with me. Let's flip on over to Leaf Motif. So this is the spread that I laid out. I did this scrapbook paper, which was on sale from a Hobby Lobby clearance kit that was like fall. So these went with it too. So they kind of coordinated as well as this. So that made it easy to kind of create this cohesive spread. And then I did this in some acrylic paint marker. I really like it kind of gives it a wood tone. I want to go back in and kind of add in some of the leaf motif. We've got a review from a magazine of a book that I was interested in called Cozy Cat Cafe. And I was going to put a picture of the book in here, but I ended up not doing that. I wanted to add in a quote. So, every leaf speaks bliss to me, fluttering from the autumn tree by Emily Bronte. We've got one of our little pockets here from the Target back to school. Bought those a couple of years ago and I'm still using them. Now they make a fun little way to add a little pocket. And then this is one of the little pumpkins that I've drawn, and I do have a free printable that I am going to have up in a video here in a couple of days. So stay tuned for that. Hopefully I can get it up before Halloween and fall are over. And then leaf motif over here. And then I purposely left some room so that I could go in and add in some leaves. Now, my plan was that I was going to take these leaves while they were still more malleable and flatten them out with some packing tape so that they'd be flatter and easy to put in without tearing. But me being me, I got super busy and I forgot to do that. I was really concerned with putting these where my cat wouldn't eat them because she really loves to eat any kind of nature that I bring in. And I had one fall leaf that I had found prior, and the cats they just poked holes in it, and so it it wasn't very attractive anymore. So I put these up, and then I kind of forgot about them. So we're gonna work with what we've got. I really don't know how this will turn out. I don't know if my inspiration for it is going to work or not. I got my trusty glue sticks here. I had to go and buy some more. And then I really hope that I don't run out packing tape from this because I'm pretty sure I'm running low. Now, you can use any packing tape. I do prefer to get the Scotch brand, and it really has less to do with the tape itself, more so than the dispenser, because some of these tape dispensers can be an absolute nightmare. The cheaper ones, I guess that compared maybe with the tape that's not as good a quality, you can really end up into a hot mess. So this is interesting because I don't know how we're going to get these to flatten out without breaking. Okay, well, that one did. I just kind of bent it back. And so this leaf packing tape is something that I have been doing for years. With leaves, with flowers, anything that I tend to, you know, collect along the way. That's maybe something that I feel like might be hard to adhere with glue or that I want to protect, I'll do if there's a receipt that I actually, don't worry about the receipt will whatever you fade, it'll fade. So I'll put packing tape over that. This was a fun little spread, and if you have not, oh, I should not have got that out before I got this. Oh, this one's breaking. This one's breaking. Okay, let's break the stem off. Oh dear. She's not gonna make it. She's not gonna make it. Hero that we have a goner here. Okay. This is now there's the way that you should do things, and then there is the way that I sometimes do things. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Did you hear that? Did you hear it crunch? Okay, though. It's working. You see, I'm gonna have to go back in and cover that up. Now, this is gonna give you a pretty glossy page, the way the light's shining on it. It's a lot more obvious, I think, on video than it is when you're just flipping through your journal. So I am trying, since these were the same color, we want to spread them out a little bit, kind of break it up. We've got this really pretty one here. I really like to get the stem on there, but I don't think that I don't think that's a good idea. Okay. Let's arch you down like this. Okay. I feel like this whole page, like I plan to add some other things besides the leaves, but I don't think that even though these are smaller leaves, I don't think that I truly thought through this. So this leaf, she didn't make it. Want to eat that, Storm? Hmm? Do you want to eat it? Oh, she does. This is Stormy. She probably wants me to lay it down so she could chomp on it. And she really loves nature. She loves to go outside and eat grass. But I took her out once and she got sick. We really don't know why she got sick, but she got very sick. And so now I don't put her on her leash and take her out anymore. I do take her out just like on the porch, but she really misses her little outside walks where she could go out and just chow down on all the leaves. But sometimes I will get some grass, bring it in for her. It makes her very happy when I do that. This is so weird because this is not the way I envisioned doing this. Um, but it's actually kind of fun. I like the way it kind of feels when the leaves crunch under the tape. Oh, how well this will hold up. Oh, 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 she broke that one. It's okay. Leaves are little fragile things. Mm. Okay, so I think I'm going to save this for another project since she's not fitting in very well. And I'm going to put this pine cone in there. Just kidding. This is not going to go in there. Um, for anyone who's never gone out and foraged, I feel like I should warn you something I've known since childhood, but still managed to forget. Pine cones can be really sharp. They can really hurt. So I actually think I'm going to do a bird feeder with this, like one of the ones you made when you were a kid. I'm going to put peanut butter on it and then roll it in some bird seed and hang it from a tree outside. We're not going to do that in this video, obviously, but here's some of my pine needles that I foraged. And of course, they're not leaves, technically, but I thought it would be fun to add some in. And I just love the smell of pine. Do you want to try some pine, Stormy? These can also be sharp. They're not nearly as sharp as cedar. So some of these are already starting to turn. This was a branch that I had found fallen on the ground when I was out on my nature foraging walk. Hmm, what would be the best way to do this? I've got this spot over here. Why don't I do this? Just gonna pinch them off. Smells so good. And then yeah, thanks. I don't know if I'm gonna cover like all of the pine in it. I can't they may break off eventually if I don't. But I think I wanna see what it'll be like just to have them open here. Are they gonna stay? Are they gonna stay? I think they will. Right. So let me just tilt this here to kind of show you. Not too bad, not too bad. So I don't know that this page is completely complete. I probably want to add something else over in this pocket and maybe a couple of other things in here, but I'm not sure what. And I really like to work in journals like that, where I'm not just necessarily completing the whole page in one day. Because sometimes I think you hit a point where you're not sure what to do next. So when that hits, I'll just flip to a different page and then come back to it in that session or later. So let's take a look. There is another page that I am working on. Trying to get this so you can see it a little better. You know what? Actually, I will show that to you in the next video. We'll go ahead and end this one. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and don't forget to stay tuned for next videos. And you can find out why I went in missing in action and get a breakdown on how Stormy is feeling about fall. All right. Thanks. Bye.